What's good, everybody? It's Ross. It seems that the critical drinker has pissed off a lot of people. A lot of the Disney shills, the Predator Disney shills are in his comments going crazy, and then a ton of people on YouTube, a ton of movie review people are responding and saying this is the lowest of the low. And it's just crazy to me how much people are jumping out of the window for these mid-ass movies. I don't understand. It just baffles me. It just baffles me that the bar is literally in hell, where we got people jumping out of the window because somebody is giving a negative review to a mid-ass movie. It would be different if he made an entire video talking crap about, what's a movie that I really like? No Country for Old Men. To me, I'm just thinking of movies that I objectively think is great. Interstellar, Inception, Pulp Fiction, The Godfather. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be different if he was coming at the necks of these like titan of films. He is literally coming at the necks of this mid-ass film. Bro, are we for real right now? Like, are we serious right now? This is crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna watch this video with you guys, and I'm gonna see what I like, what I don't like. Smash that like button. I appreciate it. Trying to get to, what are we at? Let's get to 500 subscribers. Let's get to 500 subscribers. That'd be freaking dope, man. Anyway, I want to say though, I am not a critical drinker fan. Okay, there's a lot of things I disagree with what he says. Mainly it's his politics, but he really gets in his bag when it comes to calling out the hypocrisy of Hollywood. I view him as a broken clock is right twice a day. That's how I look at the critical drinker. You know, some things, I think a lot of things he misses on, but then when he actually hits on something, he hits, and you can't really deny it. So anyway, I'm gonna watch this and we're gonna see what he's saying for real. I've watched a little bit of it, skimmed through it, but I want to watch it with you guys.
Life really is a matter of perspective. For example, your boyfriend isn't really a useless, effeminate pussy who makes your skin crawl. He's actually just redefining masculinity. And I'm not actually drunk right now, I'm just redefining sobriety. Or in this case, Predator Badlands isn't actually a goofy buddy comedy complete with cute animal sidekicks, an insecure protagonist with daddy issues who has to learn to connect with his emotions, weightless CGI combat scenes and wacky banter from a quirky android co-star that feels more like an aborted Mandalorian script than anything to do with the Predator universe. No, it's actually redefining what a Predator movie should be. Now, I can't say I was exactly bursting with anticipation when I went into this one, partly because the concept of a Predator movie told from the Predator's point of view felt like a fundamental betrayal of the very thing that makes them compelling, their mystique, partly because those CGI heavy trailers with the horrible Predator redesign.
I'll say this, I see what he means by it would be very difficult to create a film from the POV of the Predator. You know, I can see it. I can see why that could be difficult, but I think it can be done. I think it can be done. I think that it would have to be something of a Mandalorian type situation where he doesn't say much. But I don't know. I think we were able to touch a little bit more on it from the AVP franchise. I think that could have definitely been explored more. I don't think AVP is canon, but that had really good potential to open that up and just get an idea. Even Predators, you know, there is a lot of world building that could go around creating a good movie from the POV of a Predator. Is it necessary? I don't know. Could we have had just another movie, a Predator movie, and it's not the POV? Because you know, the mystique is for sure. That's what makes the Predator the shit. You know what I mean? So anyway.
Didn't do much to win me over, and partly because of early reviews from intellectual giants like Grace Randolph, who boldly gushed over the film's humanization of the Predator and a possible romantic relationship with a fucking android.
Ew. No. I'm glad that, I mean, I don't think that that's the direction that they were going in this film. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Hollywood is that sick in the head. I think that it was just a friendship. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that did not happen. But I have seen some crazy art online already, fan art about them being lovers, and it definitely makes me want to throw up.
Stuff like this is why women's fiction should be banned. Jesus, the amount of glazing this film's been getting on social media would have you believe it's the best thing since the 1987 original. And
Facts. Twitter is going crazy. Twitter was going crazy the first 2 days. I should make a video about this. I have a damn near conspiracy theory about this marketing budget. It's just a new marketing budget now. They got bots. They're paying people more. They're realizing that, hey, if it gets really popular on Twitter, it'll just spread like wildfire everywhere else. That's what I think.
in fact, according to Rotten Tomatoes, it's actually better, and it's not even.
This is insane. 89% from Rotten Tomatoes, 65% from 1987. This is crazy. What they give?
Close.
I can't believe this. This is disrespectful, man. This is just bullshit. This is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. They really gave this shit 89%, bro. God damn, dude.
So bullshit.
Now the Predator was absolutely trash. That one that came out in 2018, that was garbage for sure.
All of it. Fuck off, Rotten Tomatoes. This is why nobody listens to professional reviewers anymore. Whatever the cost of selling your soul to your corporate overlords, I hope it was worth it, you bunch of dicks. Anyway, let's talk about this unholy union twixt Predator and Disney, shall we? The movie kicks off on the Predator homeworld, which funnily enough looks almost exactly like the other planet where the bulk of this film takes place. Hats off for the imaginative environmental design, chaps. Anyway, for that reason, I'm gonna call it generic alien planet number 1, because that's all it is. This is also where we meet our main man, Deck, but henceforth I shall name him Lumpy, because it gives me literally seconds of amusement, and I need to take whatever wins I can get from this one. Anyway, Lumpy is preparing to go on his first hunt so that he can become a fully fledged member of his clan, but his toxically masculine dad has other ideas and instead orders his brother to kill him because he's the runt of the litter. The situation soon goes the way of your—
My thing is this, bro. Why now? I just want to know that. Like, why on a random Tuesday? All right, kill him. Why was this not done earlier? Why? I just need to know I just need more details. What actually makes him the runt? You can't just say someone's a runt. You have to also show it. What has made him a runt? The entire film, I mean, okay, I know he's a runt just because of how they wrote him, but I think that's outside of what they wanted. The fact that he ended the movie literally beating his dad's ass says otherwise. And the movie ends with the dad saying, "Perhaps I killed the wrong son." I'm like, dude, bro, like, Deck is like Mary Sue, pretty much. Deck is Mary Sue. He got Mary Sued, but they give his powers. Okay, they give the Mary Sue powers to the synthetic, and then they give it back to him sometimes. Like, they share it. They both have Mary Sue capabilities. That's pretty much what it is. The fact that she came out of nowhere to take out that flying fucking dinosaur bird shit, and saved his life. How did she do that? Like, why wasn't she able to project anywhere else? She was stuck there. She just chose to stay there, and that, I don't even know where she was. But all I know is he threw that thing, and then she comes flying in and stabs him. She couldn't fly around before. Why would she choose to stay there? There's just so much nonsense going on. I just need to know what made him a runt. Because in this movie, he seemed like a normal predator. Like, he should be like it just don't make no sense. The beginning of the movie should have focused on him fucking up, like, within his clan, doing shit that has pissed his dad up to this level to be like, all right, son, you don't deserve to live anymore. Kill him. You can't just show up back home and be like, hey, yeah, kill your brother. there needs to be events that make the audience believe that shit. Don't make no damn sense, man.
Average Scottish wedding, and Lumpy ends up crash landing on generic alien planet number 2, where his mission is to find and kill the Kalisk, the most powerful and dangerous animal on the planet, and return victorious to generic alien planet number 1 so that he can take revenge on his toxically masculine dads. I mean, call me crazy here, but why not just go straight back there and kill him anyway? I mean, it's not like he's gonna have you back even if you do succeed. Whatever.
Well, I'll say this with Critical Drinker. He was saying, why doesn't he go back and just kill his dad? Well, the thing is, this dude never had he crash landed and didn't have a ship. So that plan wouldn't work. But also what else would not work is bringing back home a trophy. Bro had no way to go back. So I don't know how that was supposed to be. I mean, if he did not meet the synthetic, and out of this entire planet, it is what Critical Drinker said makes sense. The fact that he just happened to land where the synthetic is, that out of that entire planet, he landed where shit is popping for real. Like, it's just, you know, you're just placing things in movies and it's too obvious. It's too obvious. But the reality is, he had no ship. He had no idea to come back. I'm going to find this thing. And I was not sure if he was going to bring it back alive or he needed to kill it with the head. I'm assuming he wanted to kill it and bring it back. Regardless, he needed something to get back to where he was, and he did not have that. So, and also the whole premise of him going to get a trophy to prove to his family. His dad never agreed to that. His dad never stopped and said, if you can get that thing, then you'll be one of us. Like, no one signed on to that. It was the brother's idea. Go. The dad was never like, yeah, bring me the head of that. No one signed. So it is there was no guarantee that even if he brought that thing back, that his dad would welcome his ass.
Masculine dads. I mean, call me crazy here, but why not just go straight back there and kill him anyway? I mean, it's not like he's gonna have you back even if you do succeed. Whatever. Let's just go with it so that the rest of the plot can happen. So generic alien planet number 2 turns out to be a hostile, danger-filled hellhole where literally every animal, plant...
You know, the generic planet thing, that's true. I mean, it looks like Earth. It looks like you're on Earth. You would think that if you're on a different planet in a different damn galaxy, the damn bushes would look completely different. There'd be plant life that is beyond my imagination. I would assume that it would not look like Earth.
An object wants to kill you. It's a bit like Australia, except the locals are more friendly. Anyway, this is where Lumpy runs into quirky android lady who was part of a Weyland-Yutani expedition to the planet until her team got attacked and torn apart, literally, by the Kalisk. Oh yeah, and she can speak fluent Predator. How? Don't know. She makes some vague reference to other...
I hate that trend too. Like, if y'all have seen Alien Earth, where Wendy has now gain the ability to speak to the xenomorphs, that's when I clocked out. I said, get this Mary Sue shit out of here. Why and how does she know how to speak to the xenomorphs now? Now the xenomorphs are dogs. This is the same shit. They all are literally in the same group chat right now, texting ideas. Oh yeah, let's have the synthetic be able to speak to the predator. No. What should have happened is the Predator should have no lines. He should be Mystique the whole time and just fucking grunting. And she would just talk in English for the fucking audience. And the Predator does not know what the fuck. God damn, bro. So dumb, dude.
Predators visiting the planet and talking to her, which makes no sense really because Lumpy's brother specifically said they don't go there because they're all afraid of the Kalisk. Also, what are the chances that they'd land right in the very location where she just so happens to be?
I still hate the fact that he spent the entire film not wearing a mask. His ugly ass spent the entire film not wearing the mask. The mask is the coolest thing about being a Predator. fuck, dude. I remember being a kid and I was like, dude, I want to be a fucking predator. I grew up with locks, right? I still have locks. My nickname was Predator. When we played fucking soccer, my nickname was the Predator. So obviously now being called a predator is not the fucking wave. But I'm just saying, being a Yaja is fucking supposed to be dope. It's like, yo, these motherfuckers are the most hardest species in the fucking galaxy. Okay, the damn universe. They're badass. And they got this Weenie Hut General ass deck over here, man.
And not just immediately kill her. Matter of fact, what are the odds that Lumpy would just so happen to run into her as well, when he could have landed literally anywhere on the whole planet? This was all very lucky, wasn't it? Anyway, pretty soon they strike up a deal. Quirky android lady will help him find and kill the Kalisk if he'll take her back to her base camp so that she can be repaired and rescued. And many wacky shenanigans ensue. They're even joined by a cute little alien named Bud who wants to be part of the gang as well.
Oh my god, bro. Y'all, this scene pissed me off so much when that thing gave this little smile. And like, bro, this is not a Predator movie. The fact that this scene exists
ensue. They're even joined by a cute little alien named Bud who wants to be part of the gang.
The fact that this scene exists in the Predator universe franchise, I don't know how else to convince y'all. This is not a Predator movie. This is some Disney sci-fi alien parallel universe of this lame ass deck and his adventures. This is ridiculous. We should be rioting. We should be in front of the goddamn. What is it? What studios made this? 20th Century Fox. We need to be in front of their fucking doorsteps, demanding them to take this shit off the screen. What is this, man? Oh my goodness.
As well.
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
But can they hope to take down the most powerful killing machine in the universe so that he can finally confront his toxically masculine dad? Is quirky android lady hiding a secret from Lumpy? And what became of her sister Tessa, who also went missing during the expedition?
I also said in my review, I hate that Tessa and Thea were the same actor. I just think it's lazy. I think that literally they're being cheap. They're being cheap. Just pay somebody else, man. God. Get a different actor.
Answer, of course, is who the fuck cares? Like I said earlier, your ability to enjoy Predator Badlands is all going to depend on your perspective here. If you're somehow able to forget the whole Predator thing and just see this film as a generic sci-fi adventure movie with light-hearted comedy undertones that's clearly been geared towards a younger audience, then there's probably some enjoyment to be had here.
And that's what I was saying. If you can try to view this as a non-Predator movie, then it checks all the boxes. It checks all the boxes. It would be considered good. But in this space, it's mid. So even things that are good can be mid. It's so hard to explain that. But this film checks all the boxes, but it's like an average, it's like the equivalent of an average looking person. It's just an average person. Like, they're not bad. They're not, super good looking. They're just average, but some people might like them. Some people might think they're attractive, so it depends on what your speed is. But across the board, they're average. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Visuals are mostly fine. There's fun little action sequences to keep you amused, a likeable underdog protagonist with a clear emotional arc, and a well-worn but still effective central theme of friendship, loyalty, and redemption. That's all very nice, and on that basis, Badlands more or less works as a slightly dumb, undemanding, but reliable sort of movie that doesn't ask too much from its audience. Here's the problem though, it's not a generic sci-fi adventure movie, it's a fucking Predator movie, and
Yes.
that name comes with some pretty important explanations expectations.
Yep.
You don't walk into a Predator movie looking for a quirky buddy adventure with cutesy animals and family drama any more than you'd walk into a Saw movie looking for a romantic comedy. Honestly, go watch the original Predator, then skip straight to this thing and just think about what you've witnessed. The difference in tone, style, and intent is more jarring than taking an F1 car to 200 miles per hour and
The one thing I'll say that I'm appreciative of Predator Badlands is that this movie is gonna make me watch the old shit. I literally want to rewatch the entire franchise. You know what I mean? Like, definitely, obviously, the one with Arnold, Predators 2, Predators, AVP. You know, it makes me want to go back and just appreciate, like, the source material. You know what I mean? So, it's been a while since I've seen these movies, to be honest. But watching Predator Badlands, I'm like, bro, I need to freaking rinse myself from this filth by watching some good old, just fucking just Predator, man. I was gonna say Rambo, but y'all know what I mean.
throwing it into reverse. It's insane to think these two movies even belong to the same franchise. Quippy humor and animal sidekicks absolutely do not belong anywhere near a Predator movie. I mean, why do you think Shane Black's film was such a gigantic clusterfuck? I don't exactly consider Prey a masterpiece either, but it definitely is compared to this thing because at least it took itself and its characters seriously. I can't take any of Badlands seriously because the film itself treats every fight and plot event as a joke. And don't even get me started on Lumpy's creature design. Like, how the fuck does a movie from 1987 look better than a $100 million Disney project with cutting edge
That's so true. Like, this what I'm looking at here looks real. Like, this is like real. Man, didn't somebody in my comments say something about it's shitty? They was talking shit. They was talking shit about the 1987 film. I ain't taking that disrespect. This looks real. It didn't even hit me until I just saw this, and then I see Deck. It's like 90% fucking CGI, man.
Special effects. How have we gone so far?
Look at this, bro. Look at this. God damn, dog.
Backwards. I honestly can't emphasize enough how soul-crushingly horrible a downgrade this actually is. Then there's just the stuff that's straight up irritating, the biggest of which is by far quirky android lady.
I wouldn't wish that on a broke dick dog.
Holy fuck, man, the moment she shows up on screen, my urge to ram my fist through the TV rose about 500%. Why on earth would you program a synth for a high priority mission like this to act like some ditzy bimbo with Tourette's?
Right.
She literally never shuts the fuck up, and 90% of what she says is inane, unfunny, meaningless babble. It's like being at a party and getting stuck with that one girl who's convinced she's funny as fuck and just won't stop trying to prove it to you. The more I think about it, the more I realize this is literally a Disneyfied version of the Predator, neutered and toothless, with all the tropes and cliches you expect from a Disney movie. An emotionally vulnerable hero on a quest to take down a monster, a sinister family member working against them, a quirky sidekick for comedy banter, a cute little animal friend for merchandising purposes, and a sequel bait ending to help set up an extended cinematic universe. And it all just makes me feel kind of sick. The realization that just like Alien, this is what the Predator franchise has devolved into. A financial commodity instead of a sharp and violent artistic endeavor, reshaped and remolded into a safe, inoffensive, focus-tested corporate product, ready to be churned out by the truckload until it becomes financially unviable. Well, based on the opening weekend projections, that eventuality might come sooner than expected. And you know what? It probably fucking should too. Predator Badlands isn't exactly a bad movie, but it is a terrible Predator movie that doesn't even hold a candle to the original.
Yes. That's what I want to say. Because I didn't want to just say, oh, it's okay. No, it's terrible. It's terrible. As a Predator movie, it is absolutely garbage. Throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away.
And if you want my advice, you'll save your money and catch it on streaming in a month or so. Believe me, you're not missing much. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Go away now.
All right. That was his review. I agreed with about 95% of what he just said. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch some other videos and see what is the rebuttal about. Maybe that's what I should do. That would probably be way more cringy for me, hearing Shills try to do mental gymnastics to convince us that this film was amazing. I'm hearing people saying amazing, masterpiece, 10 out of 10. This is what I'm seeing. Y'all do not know how much you guys are fucking up these words when you use masterpiece, 10 out of 10. There becomes no meaning. There's no meaning to these words when you put masterpiece or phenomenal with this film. Just like Sinners, saying a masterpiece and legendary. You guys are watering down these words, and I just hate it. Stop it. Just say I enjoyed the film. It was good. Just say that. No one is going to argue. Most people are not going to argue with saying it's a good film. You know, like no one's going to. But when you go over the top and be like, y'all have to see this. This is going to change your cinematic experience. The best movie of 2025. It is insane to me. It's insane. Y'all are all paid. This is like a mass psychosis we're going through right now with these fucking movies and probably everything else in society right now. Like, we're just all acting like sheep and not using our critical thinking skills on what is actually a good film. What is the message behind this film? What are they trying to tell us? What are they trying to sell us? Anyway, let me not get too philosophical with this shit. Do that in another video. But anyway, if you guys made it this far, put down Weenie Hut General in the comments. All right, write down Weenie Hut General in the comments. Okay. Anyways, other than that, if you guys enjoy this content, please subscribe, please like. I'm gonna continue dropping these videos, man. So appreciate y'all. All right, peace.